I haven't a traditional banker profile, I would say. My background is in industrial engineer, and I'm really passionate about open innovation processes. So all the processes connected to how to bring innovation inside our clients and how to disrupt their business model and their products. For sure, I'm also really passionate about the circular economy concept. I joined in 2016 the circular economy team in Intesa Sanpaolo Innovation Center, which is the company dedicated to innovation inside the bank and with bank's clients. I have to say that I'm really excited to be part of this journey inside the bank. About Intesa Sanpaolo, Intesa is the largest bank in Italy by market share and capitalization. We have also a strong European scale, I would say. In Italy, we have more than 3,000 branches with 12 million of clients. And at international level, we have more than 1,000 branches with 7 million of clients.
So 25% of your branches actually aren't in Italy.
Yeah, exactly. We are in 25 countries abroad, especially in the main countries where the Made in Italy is strong and where Italian companies work, such as United States, Brazil, India, Russia, China. We like to say that Intesa is a real economy bank. Okay. We support the real economy. The large part of our clients are SMEs, small, medium enterprises, and like, for example, little artisans also. So for us, circular economy is not only a marketing strategy, let's say, or a sustainability strategy. It's really a business priority for the company with a strategic relevance. In fact, the circular economy is inside our business plan, 2018-2021. And we truly believe that with the circular economy, we can tackle environmental issues while boosting our clients' competitiveness.
But why now? Why the urgency? Because, why not wait for another few years? What's really driving this?
Well, I truly believe that circular economy is not anymore a trend of the future. I truly believe that there is a lot of circular economy practices, of circular products, of circular business model already happening now. So the concept of circularity is gaining big attention from the financial industry, especially from the banking industry. This is because, in a single sentence, circular economy for finance means to de-risk our credit portfolio. With the circular economy,
so de-risking the credit portfolio of a bank.
Exactly.
So that is the loans that you have lent out to different businesses.
Exactly. With the circular economy, we truly believe that we can decrease the risk level of our asset portfolio.
Okay, so that means decreasing the chance that someone doesn't repay their loan.
Exactly. That is exactly the definition of credit risk. I can give you some example about this. Let's think about the credit risk divided into three main components. Okay. For example, we have operational risk, we have market risk, and we have regulatory risk. Okay. For the operational risk is the risk that a company cannot make profit anymore in its environment for operational reason. I can give you a really concrete example here. A couple of days ago, we had in Italy a really huge natural disaster in Venice. We had there a huge flood caused by a couple of days of heavy rain with almost 2 meters of water in the city, a huge quantity of water in the city. Let's think about people living in Venice and companies working and making profit in Venice.
Tourist industry, the hotels, the gift shops, and all the industry in the area.
And what about the loans and mortgages connected to the people and to the companies living there? So this is why the bank decided to suspend that financial products, loans and mortgages for people and companies in Venice. And this is absolutely the right thing that we did, but that kind of products are not financially performed anymore, and this is a problem. So this is the operational risk that I was talking about. So how to decouple our business model of a bank from the risks to be operative for our clients, related, for example, to the impacts of climate change, as the example of Venice.
And the climate change doesn't just affect Venice, it affects supply chains across the world.
Absolutely, absolutely. For example, another concrete idea is about the regulatory side, the regulatory risk. What is the risk connected to companies that failing to be compliant with new regulations, with new laws connected to the circular economy? For example, we saw by the newly formed European Commission all these ideas about the Green New Deal. So we expect to have important regulations connected to the consumption of virgin materials in Europe, for example. But in Italy, for example, also we had the government pushing a plastic tax about virgin plastic materials that are used in Italy, that is very connected to the idea of a carbon tax. So you pay more taxes, more are the materials, the plastic materials that you use. And this will impact especially, products that will cost more and consumers that will pay more for that plastic products. So if a company doesn't anticipate this kind of new regulation, new laws with investment in its facilities, this will be a problem for the company. So how the company can give back money that asked to the bank if it can't control the environment and the ecosystem around itself. This is why we say that the circular economy is a way to decouple the risk management from the asset allocation management.
Okay, we've got a question here from Kevin.
Yeah.
If the circular economy is a real opportunity, why does it need to be treated differently by a bank?
Yeah, this is a quite interesting question. I have to say that we are living a transition. It's easy to say that the first role that a bank should have is to provide credit. But before to provide credit to companies and to support the circular economy transition, we need to create the knowledge and the culture inside the company with our top management around the circular economy in order to, clearly identify what are the opportunities for the bank, for our business model connected to the circular economy. I feel that we are living a first phase of this transition where there are incentives to the circular economy. Also from a financial perspective, we launched last year a circular economy plafond to provide credit. I will talk more deeper later about this. But we will see, I believe, a second phase in the transition where it's not incentive the circular economy, but is the linear economy that will be taxed more, like the plastic tax in Italy. This could be the discussion around how to accelerate the transition towards a new economy, a new economic model.
So we're talking about the role, we're talking about de-risking a bank's portfolio of loans.
Yeah.
And that's what the bank wants to do. It's kind of the primary objective. And also, to address that, the bank has developed a circular economy credit facility.
Yeah.
And I know the audience will be really keen to learn more about this, but I think what's really been exciting working alongside yourself and the team is about the journey. I remember meeting your chief innovation officer, your CEO, Carlo Messina, with Max Tellini, the head of circular economy, with RCO, Andrew Morley, and Ellen herself, Ellen MacArthur. So tell us, how has that journey been? Where did it start? What has been exciting? What has been tough? And what steps did you take to get to where you are today to launch this €5 billion circular economy credit facility in September last year.
Yeah. No, I have to say that so far it has been really an amazing journey inside the company. We started with a very small team, only 3 people in 2000.
Which, by the way, for most people who are implementing circular economy, will be 3 times the size.
Yeah.
So we say small, but just yes, it might have felt like small, but it was saying giant to some people.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll let you keep going.
We started with this task force on the circular economy working in 2016 inside the Innovation Center, because the circular economy has been recognized as an innovative trend for our clients, for banks' clients. We started creating, first of all, the culture around the circular economy, identifying what...
The culture within the bank.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With our colleagues, with our top management. So far, we gave access to an online course in Italian about the circular economy to 50,000...
Online course.
Online course, yes. To 50,000 colleagues. That is,
So how many people do you have at the bank? How many employees do you have?
We have in Italy more or less 60,000 of people.
Okay, so nearly everyone.
Exactly. And then for example, we collaborated with our talent program inside the bank to train about circular economy the managers of the future inside the bank. So I think that the first step is to create the right culture, and this is what we did with such task force 3.5 years ago. Then we collected huge commitment from our top management.
Okay, just before we get to top management, let's keep to the staff. The 50,000. Why run training for all the staff? Why do they need to know about this?
Because circular economy is changing the world. I want to go around, walk around on the street, and if you ask to 10 people what is circular economy, if they ever heard about circular economy, I truly believe that today maybe half of that people at least once in their life have heard about circular economy. If you did that 3 years ago, maybe 1 or 2 people answers with a positive answers. So also for us, having this huge amount of colleagues, of people working in the bank, we can also have an impact, not only as a credit company, a company that provides credit to other companies. The keywords, we all know that the keyword for the circular economy is redesign products, redesign business models. It is.
And Italy as well, when people think of it, Italy, one of the things that people think of is design. It's the beautiful Ferraris, the Fiat 500s with chirp around the street. There's a real, the beautiful clothes. It's such a strong association. I think there's a huge potential here for Italy.
Absolutely, we have a huge opportunity in terms of redesign our made in Italy products to be more circular and to have a key role in this transition.
We talked about culture and training.
Yeah.
And actually, one question that come through is a lot of business have found it hard to reach out with an idea like circular economy to the staff. What was your secret? Was it top down, bottom up? Did you have some kind of ambassadors?
No, I believe that our secret is to have really visionary management inside the company.
So that comes with the leadership piece.
Exactly. We truly believe that the circular economy is something very logical. Why we have to use virgin material from the planet if we can close the loop and keep material in use using something that has been already used from another company and paying maybe less that kind of resource. So it's something very logical for us. So I think that this has been the secret. Also to keep the circular economy inside the innovation center, the innovation area, is not just a matter of sustainability, of CSR department that maybe in the large part of companies is like that. In Intesa Sanpaolo, circular economy is something that was born in Innovation Center and now has spread all the business division.
What has happened between, creating the culture, the assets to excite your peers, and it sounds like having an innovation center makes it perhaps feel or sound more exciting to people than it coming from maybe more of an environmental department.
Yeah.
But what other steps did you take? I worked with you guys closely, and it wasn't a straight line. It's never a straight line.
Yeah.
There's challenges, there's moments of excitement and frustration. Maybe you can talk to us a bit about, like, after the culture, what are the couple of years between?
Yeah, we felt that we had to have a key role in providing credit for the circular economy. So this is why we founded a dedicated financial product that is the circular economy plafond. That is not only a marketing financial product, but you have in reality the most favorable conditions from a financial perspective. We started like a startup creating this kind of cultural knowledge around the circular economy inside the company, and then we scaled up inside the business division, saying that to have more circular clients, we need to accelerate this transition, rethinking our financial instruments. So the circular economy plafond was the first goal of our business plan, and we launched it last year.
But Luigi, we're talking about 5 billion euros here.
Yeah.
I've not seen anything of a similar scale anywhere yet, even in the Dutch banks who are progressive and perhaps your closest competition. How did you manage to convince your leadership? How did you and the team say not 500 million, not 1 billion, not 2 billion, but 5 billion, which is, a percentage of your loan portfolio of the bank?
Yeah. We identified this opportunity doing, our internal studies and internal expectation about the market. We launched 5 billion last year, and as of today, we already financed more than 500 millions with more than 50 clients for circular projects.
Economy, there's a big role as well around engaging your customers on circular economy. Does you use an engagement process that you had with your customers over the last 2-3 years?
We used to meet, face to face our customers that already has an intention, a positive intention to sustainability in general, and to discuss with them how to rethink their idea, their innovative, product, for example, into a circular thinking, how to redesign their products, their business model to be more circular. We used to do this, for example, in the Circular Economy Lab, that is a physical space
and this
in
was
Milan.
launched at the same time as the plafond, wasn't
Exactly,
it? I remember
1 year ago.
Yeah.
In Milan, with the presence of Andrew and MacArthur too. It was very exciting day last year. We have this lab working on circular economy with our clients, trying to set up with them and for them processes around the concept of open innovation. So how to identify the needs in terms of innovation and circular economy of our clients, for example, a new technology or a new material or a new business model for a product, and how to match that need with the offer around the innovation and circular economy that is represented by startups, universities, research centers, for example. We did that with one of our most innovative client in the bioeconomy space, that is Novamont, a leading Italian company, manufacturer for bioplastic products, bioplastic materials. With them, we assessed more than 100 startups, and we created 15 matches with a real contract of collaboration of 3 months between Novamont and the startup. So is quite a concrete and solid thing that we are doing in the Circular Economy Lab. This is just because the role of a bank is to provide credit for sure, but it's also to accelerate the transition towards knowledge, innovation, technology, policymakers engagement, researches. We have, I would say, a huge we are playing a huge role in the circular economy transition for sure.